Good morning, everyone. In today's lecture, we have to start the three-phase synchronous machine circuit representation with reference to the power system stability. Okay, so in terms of the power system stability of the power system, the synchronous machine, the synchronous generator play the very important role because the synchronous generator it is but used to generate the electrical energy and here to maintain the synchronization to with a different electrical energy resources. Okay, so synchronous generator form the principal source of the electrical energy in the power system, which has the many loads are driven by the synchronous motor. Because the synchronous motor जो भी loads अपन connected करते हैं, that is not generally working or rotated or driven by the what, the synchronous motor. That synchronous motor and the synchronous condenser, the difference is nothing but what, the synchronous condenser, when the synchronous motor are rotated at a no load condition, that is called as synchronous condenser, whereas synchronous condenser are generally used by to provide, also used to providing the reactive power compensation and to controlling the voltage, are also used to improving the power factor of that concerned power system. Oh, so synchronous generator, it's study but a very important concept behind the electrical energy in the power systems, whereas many loads are generally driven by the synchronous condenser and it's a synchronous generator. It's also used to improve the power factor or to provide the RPC compensations under controlling the voltage, whereas these devices are operate on the same principle and collectively referred to as a synchronous machine. Whereas what is the working principle of synchronous machine? The synchronous machine are generally working on the principle of the magnetic locking. अब magnetic locking क्या होता है? The magnetic locking is nothing but what, the stator and the rotor are generally the stator are generally driven by the three-phase supply, whereas rotor is driven by the DC supply. But we may call is ready, but the rotor is ready, but the field winding and the stator is ready, but the generally stator winding. जो भी उसका rotor winding रहेगा, it should be the work as a field winding. Or that field winding are generally driven by that DC supply. अब ये whenever we have to maintain the synchronization method, magnetic locking अगर मुझे उसका वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल पे ऑपरेट करना है तो मुझे स्टेटर और रोटर को क्या करना पड़ेगा, बोथ आर शुड बी ऑपरेटेड ऑन द at the same speed. It is called as the synchronous speed, supposed to be the 1500. अब वो स्पीड पे अगर मुझे उसको ऑपरेट कराना है तो स्टेटर और रोटर को सिंक्रोनाइजेशन मेंटेन करने के लिए we had to use that the excitation system so that the stator and rotor should be rotated at a same speed. That's why it is called as magnetic locking, so that whenever we have to both the stator and the rotor should be rotated at the same speed, the magnetic flux should be the that stator flux and the rotor flux should be the same one, and it is not but it should the flux should be the magnetically locked, that is the mmf should be the magnetically locked, so that the stator and the rotor should be at a same speed and both the system should be work at the same speed. That's why it is called as synchronization should be the maintained between the stator and the rotor. If that synchronization is not maintained, means what, अगर rotor speed उसका अगर कम होता है, rotor flux अगर lag होता है as compared to the stator flux, then what happen, it should be work as a asynchronous motor or the asynchronous machine. उस केस में क्या होगा, poor power factors, reactive power compensation affect होगा, controlling voltage affect होगा. Basically it should be work as a induction motor. So to work as a induction asynchronous motor, the excitation systems play very important role, and that synchronous condenser, that is synchronism, it should be the maintained. Okay, so this is nothing but the three-phase basic concept of that synchronous machine. Okay, that is nothing but the working principle that working on the magnetic locking. Okay, and this is nothing but the schematic diagram of the cross section of the three-phase synchronous machine with a one pair of the field pole. कितना पेयर्स है, one pair of the field pole. यहाँ पे अगर मैं रोटर का कितना पोल्स है, that is nothing but the field winding के रोटर, that is one pole, and stator is nothing but the having how many poles is there, 1 2 and 3, that is nothing but the 3-phase winding on the stator one, and field winding पे क्या लगा है, that is nothing but the DC supply should be given to the rotor one. Up now that we have to, the machine consists of the two essential elements. What are the two essential elements? Number one, the field winding. Second is nothing but the armature. अब armature क्या है? Armature is nothing but the work as the stator one. अब armature is supposed to be the work as the field winding should be the carries the direct current and produce the magnetic field which induces the AC voltage in the armature winding. ये क्या field winding क्या induce करेंगे? That is nothing but the direct axis and the quadrature axis DC current, whereas armature winding, armature is nothing but the stator one. It should be work as a, it should produce the AC voltage, that is nothing but the AC voltage in the armature winding. Up now that in case the stator should be work as the armature one, and the field and the rotor should be work as a field winding. Okay, having the one pole is used. Now what is the nothing but the direct axis and the quadrature axis? That is direct axis and the quadrature axis is nothing but what? It is that a three-phase supply, three-phase voltage should be the represent in the two-phase voltage, that is nothing but the direct axis and the quadrature axis. That's why there is nothing but the field winding is there. Okay, and the angle between the three-phase winding with respect to the direct axis is nothing but the theta. Okay, and same for that, theta is usually there for the, suppose the three-phase supplies there A, B, C. So A phase का जो भी वोल्टेज रहेगा ये डायरेक्ट एक्सिस के साथ इसका एंगल रहेगा, दैट इज नथिंग बट द थीटा, दैट वी मे कॉल इज नथिंग बट द पावर एंगल और द लोड एंगल. Okay, and the air gap should be must be there between the armature and the rotor winding, that is stator and the rotor. If that air gap is not there, it should nothing but the magnetic field should not be the produced. Okay, so this is nothing but the cross section view of that synchronous machine with the one pair of that field poles, and that one is nothing but the positive one, this is nothing but the negative one. Now that whenever there is a positive, that is a cross section of that stator poles, and that is nothing but the positive and the negative pole. Positive, that is north and the south pole, it should be the cross each other, it should produce the flux, and that flux is nothing but the, in terms of that voltage, that is nothing but the terminal voltage. Okay, so this is nothing but all about the cross section view of that synchronous machine. And now we have to discuss about their circuit representation, that is circuit representation in terms of the equivalent circuit. Whenever we have to talk about the equivalent circuit, the stator, what are the different parameters with reference to the stator and the rotors are there? Number one, Re. What is nothing but the Re? Is nothing but the stator resistance is there, but my XL is there, but my XA is there. XL is nothing but the reactance, and the XA is nothing but the armature reactance. Armature reactance. What is a access is there? Access is nothing but the synchronous reactance is there. Synchronous reactance, or is synchronous reactance refer to the stator side. What may E is nothing but we may call is nothing but the EMF, or we may call is nothing but the counter EMF. Okay, and whereas rotor should be connected with a rheostat, and that is nothing but the DC supply, and should be the DC supply, whereas nothing but the stator should be connected with a three-phase AC supply. Okay, so in terms of that synchronous motor, the revolving field structure, it should be energized by the DC, as we already discussed. In the stator winding, two effects should be considered. Number one, effect of the field cutting stator conductor at a stator speed, and the effect of the stator revolving the EMF. Meanwhile, effect of the field on the stator conductors, that is nothing but the way of stator conductor के साथ अगर वो rotate हो रहा है, that is nothing but the rotor one. Okay, the field winding तो क्या होने वाला है? At a synchronous speed, it should produce the EMF one, and the effect of the stator revolving the field EMF, it should produce the counter EMF. Okay, so this voltage is called as counter EMF, which generally oppose the applied voltage to the stator one. The magnitude of the induced EMF, the magnitude of the induced EMF are generally depend upon the strength of the excitation current. अगर excitation current अगर कम रहेगा तो voltage counter EMF उसका less हो जाएगा as compared to the applied voltage, so that the उसका speed क्या होगा, it should be the lower down. Okay, so in the stator section there are the two reactants are there. Number one is nothing but the leakage reactants and number two is nothing but the effect fictitious reaction is nothing but the XA. Okay, the effect of the armature reaction on the is substituted by the reactants should be the added in the series with the armature reactants, that is stator effective resistance which is combined with the leakage reactance of the armature to give the XS, combined with the armature resistance to give the XS, so that ZS क्या हो जाएगा, RE plus XS. ये हो गया उसका total equivalent circuit representation of that synchronous machine referred to the stator side, and from the rotor side it is also there. Okay, in next lecture we have to discuss about the voltage equation of that synchronous machine referred to the with reference to the stability point of view. इस केस में अपने को वोल्टेज इक्वेशन उसका डिराइव करना है with reference to the equivalent circuit that we have to discuss in the previous lecture, in today's lecture of that synchronous machine. Thank you so much.